Hello, hello, my crafty friends. It's Linda, and I'm here to share the new paper pumpkin, and there seems to be confusion around one of the cards. I wanted to make sure to get on right away and open it up just for the excitement and show the basics of one of the cards. Well, try and make 3 cards. I've lost my weight for the, there we go. I have a weight that I use on my phone that I record from. And sometimes it works like really easy and sometimes it's not. I have like a bunch of things going on here. There we go. Hey Barbara, how are you today? All right, one down, one to go. Hello, hello. How was your weekend? Oh, well, maybe I'm not going to do this. My computer, I'm trying to share it into the group, and it's not letting me share it. Yeah, we might not be doing this. Oh, all right, not going to share it today. How was your weekend, Barbara? Okay, I can see you. Yay! We're going to open up our wonderful new program paper pumpkin kit here. Take a look at it. And then I'm going to possibly get 1, 2, 3, 2, no way. 2, well, it's not February. President's Day and Martin Luther King Day are the days that I always remember Maryland getting big snows. It's kind of funny how that works. All right. Shoot. Whoops. Hey, Di. Hey, Pat. So opening up this kit. I don't know. Some people had it on Saturday when we were cropping. Actually, I'm the only one that had it on Saturday when we were cropping, so I take that back. So we open it up. We have the cute little Poppy Parade ink spot. Of course, I just put these up because, you know, I don't always, I don't use them actually for the most part. We have our stamp set. And then use a red paper. Sometimes I can get this out of here. Sometimes not. I always end up tearing the tissue paper. I try not to, but I always seem to make a mess out of it. Put that in here. It's kind of a pretty box, guys, so I may hang on to it. And I've seen a lot of people like cut out and reuse these as gift boxes and just decorate the front so it doesn't say paper pumpkin on it. Yes, happy Monday. Are you freezing, Pat, where you're at? We actually have a stunningly beautiful day. Absolutely love it. So when you get your kit, your stamp set and your ink pad or your little ink spot are going to be right on top if you're new to paper pumpkin. If you are brand new and getting your first kit, you will also have a block in there. But once you have your first one, then you don't. You don't believe that forecast? 2 feet? I don't know. Look at all the crazy we've done. Seriously, guys. And yeah, there's been a lot of crazy things that have happened. All right. So we have our cards, and there is some confusion about the first card, and I recognize that it can be a little bit, if you're not looking at it, kind of a little off there. So I have my one stamp set that has been opened, and I have our 3 cards that we're going to make, because I was like, all right, what's all the fuss about? Let me read it. Let me figure out what the plan is here. So we look at our directions. What gets kind of a little bit, in my opinion, confusing is that when you're sorting it out, there is a piece that's, you know, I had a blue pen out here. I have a runaway blue pen. There's a blue piece right here. Or I'm sorry, not a blue piece. Blue pen is what I want. But right in here, this white piece is actually a card base. But it's hidden in there. Well, then you might be due. Hey, Leslie. So here is that white base. And I think that that's what has thrown people off, because the base is smaller than the card front. So we're going to sort our kit out, because I already have it sorted out, and we're going to make that card for sure so that everybody is aware. And then, of course, I'll have my paper pumpkin party at some time in the year. So I want to sort this all out, all the new stuff together, and then, of course, I hope to play a little bit and create some what they call paper pumpkin alternatives to have to show during our paper pumpkin party. So I'm going to take my extra stamp set, it's the new one, and I'm going to put it into the back of this. So I keep them together. And then this is my used one, so I'm just going to pull that out so I have it. And I have all my stamping done, so we don't have to worry about this piece. But what I'm trying to do, or it's not do so well, let's get these all sorted out. I really love the envelopes, the plaid envelopes. So you have a couple of different colors. Very much looks like the Easter paper, you guys. I don't know if you guys have seen the Easter paper, but it's very pretty. I don't know how much more my kiddo's gonna want to do this. So I'm gonna pull out one of each of these, because of course I will give away that paper pumpkin bit. And we're gonna put these out of the way into this box. All right. Then we're gonna look at our card bases and other pieces that go. So tell me how everybody's weekend was, what you did, who you saw. I'm gonna actually need to keep that out. So we have some pink cards. We have, okay, pink with a plaid kind of mark. Then we have a pink that is just a simple, very soft, I think this is the bubblegum pink. Hello, Bernice. How are you? I'm gonna, okay, I have one of these done so that I could, oh, actually I have more than one done. And that goes onto there. And we're gonna keep one card out. I'm gonna put this card away because that pretty much is the card. All those little pieces, but it's gonna look really neat when we take it all apart. Here's this. Here's the card that's throwing everybody off. I'm looking for the, oh, here it is down here. So here's this card. Of course, we're going to pull out one. You guys, I am unbelievable. All right, so I don't know where are the pieces that I just stuck out there. So this is card that we're gonna do there. Pull all of these pieces are gonna go with that. These pieces are gonna go with this. Big, huge. This is, pull that out for us. Get the sort done. Rome. You scrapbook with old friends and make some new ones. Yes, Leslie came to my virtual crop, guys, and it was a lot of fun. It was. We had a good time. Okay. These are all going to go on our little card here. These flowers are going to go. We have one big flower and one of these. All of these little cutie patootie flowers go onto this card. And so we're going to just punch those three out. We need one of each for our card that we're making. These have like gold accents in the center, which makes them kind of pretty. Your packing vacation is tomorrow. Where are you going? Rome is where you're headed for vacation? Oh, Bernice, like that's a bucket list. I always want to go see the Vatican. It'd be just amazing to go see the... So there's that. I'm going to put these out of the way. And like I said, this card, I'm going to show you what's throwing everybody so that y'all can avoid it, because you know better. And I don't know what I did with all my little pink cards. Be careful, these are laser cut, so, and there are some delicate pieces to these. So just kind of wiggle things loose. Now, we have not had really collage type stamps in a while, actually, close to my heart even. So it was kind of fun to have this together. It was too good of a deal. So where did you find your deal, Bernice? Just out of curiosity. Yeah, rid of that. You'll be there for a whole week. Do you have the Vatican on your list? All right, so this needs one of these. Kind of confused about where I put the pink cards. I feel like I missed a card in here. Oh, here it is. So these blue flowers need to go into that. We have all of those pieces. All right, so we are relatively set. Might have to get back into this cute box to find the pieces again, but we all know how that runs. So the first card that we're going to make is the one that we're seeing some posts up, and we're trying to figure out how this worked. And what's throwing people for the loop is the card base is smaller than the card front. Nonstop from New Jersey, the airline. So did you do it with a group though to have like the tours, or you guys just took the great deal from the airlines and went forward? So here's the front. It is bigger than the back, than the card inside. This piece fits right into your card, so you don't have to, or your envelope, so you don't have to worry about that. But that seems to be the piece that's kind of confusing, and in all honesty, like trying to figure that, it does show that it's smaller on the directions. So So here's the card, and here is the postage stamp, the back, and then the front. Totally appreciate that that would appear confusing to some people. Now, direction-wise, because that white card, I don't know, it just kind of, maybe, I don't know if there's a, probably maybe card base or make a note bad. They're doing something different. Everything else, oh, wow, fun. So it's off season to go. Is it wintertime in Rome right now? Hypothetically, wintertime. And you want to get there before Easter because it'll be nuts in Easter time. So you've done that because Easter isn't until April. Okay, so the key thing to remember, well, I guess it doesn't much matter. You put this down, you know your card's going to open that way. So if you were paying attention to that, just kind of make it fit inside that. I'm a little bit off. This is a little more on that side. But that's the way it's intended to look. And I think that just really, people were not ready for that. Something a little different than what we're all kind of used to. I need some more of these like little baby blocks. An anniversary year for the Vatican? I don't know if it is or not. And then this postage mark. Now, postage mark stamps go in and out of season. They've been around for a long time. And that's just going to go down there. Now they show this being put down directly on. Did I do that? Yep, I did do it that way. All right. So I'm going to grab, I need to start using up the tape and tear because no matter what, they give you, the tape and tear is what they give you in lieu of a tape runner in these. It's great stuff. A lot of times I use a tape runner. The whole year just ended. But I am not always the best at getting this off. Piercing tool does help. And center that into the rectangle. There you go. It's really quite easy, actually. The back of here, they do have the cute little dimensionals, and you do need the little dimensionals for this. I had one started, so I was trying to see if I can't find it. And again, they are incredibly generous with the dimensionals. Like, I always have them left. I never use all of them. And then your, what do you call it, the rose bush piece? I'm sure that's probably not the right name for it. I'm getting ready to trim back. Our plants are so confused about what's going on because we have had a warm winter, and then lots of rain, which is good because rain is also, you know, just like one of those really necessary things here. All the forest we've got around and all the burning, that forest fires that happen. But, you know, it's been warmer, like in the 50s. clears off. Absolutely gorgeous outside. Absolutely gorgeous. However, it is about 20 degrees colder, so we have had frost. These poor plants don't know what to do with that. And everybody should travel while you can, because, you know, at some point we all kind of lose some ability. See what I mean, guys? It's a really cute card design. It definitely threw people off, but it's cute. And then it just opens like that. That is that. There aren't any other kind of embellishments for the cards. Let's get this one. So this card, yikes, I'm gonna have ink everywhere again. This card is the postage stamp on the card. I call that the postage stamp, just for quick references on that. You're going to need the airmail and then the hearts. So you need a and so airmail and hearts. And I think with some of this, like airmail, you can decorate envelopes and stuff. And of course, you want to do different colors, but that should have been higher for the hearts to go under, but the hearts are going to go over. And the gridding on this makes it pretty easy to line things up so that they're relatively straight. I don't do straight things super well. Flip this over. Does everybody understand the first card, how it works if you're getting the paper pumpkin, so you know? This is straight down. Okay. Your heat in your hands, fingers, when you rub the tape and tear down, will help it adhere. Just like glue dots, warmth makes it stickier. I think this is a dogwood tree. Maybe an apple. I don't think it's an apple tree. Anybody, any takers on guessing here? Okay, I need to have love, 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 love. And it gets stamped right here. I love this. That's going to be like the best on flaps. Envelope flaps, you guys. Oh, here they are. My goodness. I would lose everything if it wasn't tacked down. Oh, Di, do you have Netflix? That did not help. I don't want it on me. Scandal is now on Netflix. Just in case you needed something to watch. Now, this requires you to kind of line these up a little bit. Kind of, there we go. As you're creating the 3D effect that you have some above, some below. So you can go binge watch it and not have to worry. Yeah, I thought you'd be happy with that. The closer is also on there. I enjoy the closer. Okay. Then you're going to take your Sending Love, which, like I said, I did some of this on Saturday when I was doing our virtual crop. So if you haven't come to a virtual crop, please know that you're invited. The registration link to the crop is in the group under Featured. And we have a good time. All right, I put this on upside down. I just realized that. Yeah, most flowers are all sort of on the upside down. We're going to ignore that though. So pay attention to that. Thank you very much, Die. So there's a card done. And then our last card for Paper Pumpkin. And of course, when we do the Paper Pumpkin party, we make other cards. Share other ideas with you on ways and working on a concept of a layout. Now, this is punched out. So everything in this card is all punched out. And you're just going to assemble it. So I should be able to get all of these done in time. And all of these need to be on dimensionals. I found it easier to stamp on the paper while it's in there and then punch out the pieces after. Where I could see the edges a little bit better, so I didn't like stick it on and then it not want to punch out right. Probably would be easier all the way around. Put the directions down where y'all can see them. I just put 4 of these on each one. You know, one in a corner. And I, of course, have my numbers over here. Uh-oh. Maybe not. I have the numbers on a sheet of paper. I do not see the sheet of paper. On this one, I'm going to put one in the center because it's longer. Same with that one. And I'm going to give away all 3. Jennifer, that's your number. Whoops. Is Jennifer on here? If she's commenting, I'm not even seeing her. This thing. You gotta love Facebook. All right. Oh, 16 for die. Actually, a little tight, but 13, 21, 18. Oh, found them. So Di, you're an instant winner, so you get to pick your card. 22 from Pat, 16 from Di, Barbara is 18, 21 from Bernice, 13 from Leslie. Anybody else? All right. So you put this together. The key thing would be to make sure that you have it all kind of lined up. Okay, so I have a winner with Diane on 16. I have a winner. Oh, Jennifer said 24. Okay. Which Jennifer? Do we have Jennifer Peterson or Jennifer Rollins on here? Now, an important thing here on this is to realize or understand that the bottom part of this card does not get covered up. Interesting. Okay, well, got to be present to win. So I'm going to have Pat as a winner and Di as a winner, and everybody else is way too high, so go low. And Bernice, Barbara, and Leslie, new number, go low. Oh, shoot. I don't know how I could do that. Oh, okay. Well, hello, Jennifer. How are you today? Now, is this going to be your first grandbaby? Okay, I have a 5 from Barbara. Oh my goodness. Okay, so super cute, easy to do, right? You're running behind. The story of my life is running behind. All right. And then we're just going to add our cute little forget-me-nots. I don't know. I don't know if those are forget-me-nots. I don't know where this is going to go, but I decided that at least if the glue dry, or when the glue dries, if it's not on something, it's not going to get pushed down and then not come through. Yes, it is your first grandbaby. Oh my gosh, the circle of life. We were actually just talking about Sarah Grace over the our crop, and that she is a junior in high school, so next year she's going to be graduating, and she's, you know, you guys were there when she was just an itty bitty. Look at these pretties, you guys. Now, the embellishments, because it was collage, they didn't really add that. Things that I would add would be a shimmer pen if you have one running around. This one's gonna die on me. I can't believe it's gonna die, but this might be one of the products that I really miss from close to my heart when they all die on me. And I'm just adding just a little bit of shimmer around things, not anything fancy or big. But, you know, just enough to make it a little eye-catching. This is Jeff. Jeff's kind of thing is this kind of shimmer. He hates glitter, so shimmer brushes are his thing. Okay. Die Pat. It's going to be Barbara Tether. She's closest to without going over. Thank you, Di, for checking that out with me. So I will send you guys all of this stuff. And then I just thought, here are these beautiful envelopes. So remember I said I thought that one would be super cute. Love, 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 love. So exciting that you're going to have a grandbaby now. We really have done life together, this group. So this is the back of the flap, right? What did they say? No naked paper. And then I'm going to take this front and these will be ready for you guys just to send out, because I fold these up. I know it kind of is rotten that they're folded, but I fold them up, and then you guys can send this out to somebody, and you're ready to go. So don't forget to stamp the paper and make sure to wipe the ink off your fingers. Pinky fingers, guys. All right, I will see you on Thursday for sure, and we are going to make a fun card. I fell in love with the design, and I thought, oh my gosh, that's so easy. I'm going to start mailing out Stamp of the Month kits for those people who have ordered and qualify. But we're going to do this, and I'm going to show you how this stamp set works. It is so pretty. Whoops. We have a serious leg here. So join on and learn to make these. It was just such a simple design off of Pinterest. And I cannot wait to share it with you. And this stamp set too. All right. I will talk to you later. Love you guys and see you on Thursday.